find your neutral alignment. Let's just rock the pelvis back and forth. I don't know about you, but I haven't done any Pilates since Friday. So my neutral spine today, I know it's in a different place from what it was on Friday. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to move side to side, yeah? So I'm going to go up into a hip hitch. Right, so remember hip hitch, I'm going to use hip hitch in my Emom. That's right, Emom. What was it again? Every minute on the minute, that's right. I'm going to use the word moment in it. Every minute on the minute. Okay. Take your hands just onto your ribs and take it round. If you haven't got any hand weights or you're choosing not to work with hand weights today, I'm only going to do a very small section of the class on hand weights and then round the other way. I teach people, two people Wednesday evening, and we've been using 400 grams, just less than half a kilo. So that works as well. Just the grip isn't too good. All right, data center. Lift the right arm up and lean over. Okay, lean over as far as you can, and then the other side. And again, so over to the right, and then over to the left. Okay, place your right hand onto your shoulder. I'm going to get these shoulders nice and warm, because we're going to need these warm when we work with our weights. So we're going to work on lower body and upper body. Now let's just bring it out a little bit further. So take it round. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stay on the right arm, and then I'm going to do everything over onto the left arm. Last time. Now I'm going to bring the right arm over like a rainbow. Lift over and close. Yeah. Lift over and close. Two more. Push. Your shoulders will feel so much better after this. Okay. Now take the arm up, far back as it will go. Get out of my range. Then I come back the other way. Yeah. Round and back. As far back as I can go, and as far back as I can go that side, yeah? So I push, come back into a little bit of a hyperextension, and then take it back. One more, down, and back. Okay, let's try it. Let's compare arms. So how is this arm? Nice big circle. So take the elbow and make your circle. Now make it bigger. I'm going to come round. So just try and sweep it as close as you can towards the head. Keeping your abdominals braced the whole time and staying into your neutral pelvis. Okay, now bring the right arm over the top and down. And again, lift up and over and down. Two more. One, and then we've got that toy soldier. Last time. For those of you with me on Friday, we did this warm up. Come back into hyperextension, down and push back. And again, up, push back, hyperextension, down and back. Push. Should we just do one more? And again, lift and then back. Now take both arms and just circle them around. One more time. Then we're going to do some scap retraction. So bring the arms up forward into a front raise, and then just pull back. Yeah. So pulling back with the shoulders. So rather than opening up the arms, try and keep the arms as straight as you can without locking out. You haven't got to lock. Just allow the elbows to stay soft. Yeah. Don't lock them out and pull back. We're waking up the posterior delts. 2 and 1. Place the hands down the side of you. Just come forward into anterior and posterior. Okay. Tilting the pelvis one more time. Then I'm going to hip hitch. So push up. Okay. One more each side, right and left. Get ready. Hands onto the ribs, and then just circle. Keep the shoulders back and down. And think about the breath, taking it in into a lateral breath. Outside of the ribs, round the other way. Feel it, fill in the lungs, the ribs expand as you take that breath in, and then as you exhale, allowing everything to close down. Okay. Start working lower body. And find your neutral pelvis. Tap forward on the right, then tap to the side, tap back, and then bring it in. Okay, and again, 1, 2, back, and through. And again, 1, 2, tap back, and through. Now in this position, it'll be a forward tilt and a back tilt. Now, neutral alignment, left leg. 1, 2, 3, back into neutral alignment, forward and back. Let's do that one more time each side. So 1, 2, 3, and then bring it in, forward and back to the other side. 1, bring it back, 2, 3, bring it in, forward and back. Okay, one more, I'm going to add it on so we can be more powerful. Instead of a tilt, come into a little squat. The other side. 1, 2, 3, and squat down. And again. Okay, so we're just building up more powerful movements. All right, now I'm going to build it up further on my next one. Instead of a tap, I'm going to do a lunge forward. I'm going to do a lunge forward. I'm going to do a side lunge. I'm going to do a posterior lunge. And now I'm going to do a squat. But built it up, yeah? So rather than a tap, I've come into a lunge. More powerful movement. Yeah. And then a squat. All right, let's do that again. It's a lunge forward. Now as I go out to the side, I'm going to reach down and then back to center. And as I come back into a reverse lunge, get my arms back and then come into a squat. Okay, on the other side. I come forward. I'm going to reach down and then shoot back up. And as I come back, push the arms back and then come into a squat. Okay, add in the arms on forward lunge. 1, take it down to the side. 2, lift, push back and give me a squat. All right, and again, so adding in arms, coordination, and give me a squat. Get the arms up, breathe in. So you can see the reasoning behind the power. We've gone from pelvic tilts to taps, and then we've gone to lunges, so more of a dynamic movement. Inhale, exhale, last time. Up and through, and lower. Shoot the arms up and take the right leg back into hip extension. Push back. That's it. Come back onto that heel. 2 more, so one on the right and then one on the left. Okay, so come in with the breath, breathe in and then breathe out. Shoot the arms up and take the right leg back. Okay. I'm just adding in a breath and then a hip extension. So let's flow with that again. We're going to come up and through, breathe in and breathe out. Shoot the arms up and through, hip extension. Okay. Guys, drop, head, neck and shoulders. Okay, I'm going to roll it down. So I'm just coming sideways to show you. I'm going to roll down towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, and then take it up to the floor. Taking my shoulders back and down. I'm going to scoop about around the arms for 1 and 2. Then I'm going to take them up into hip extension. I'm just adding on. 2 more. 1. Okay, this time, breath in and breath out. So I've added in a squat, and again, breathe in and breathe out. Now hip extension. Okay. 4 of these, then we're going to roll down. Okay, roll it down, roll it all the way down. But this time I'm going to add on. I'm going to walk it out, and I'm going to come into a plank position. A plank position. And you can drop down to your knees if you want to, right? Or you can come straight down onto your forearms. Have a look there. All right, so on your hands and wrists, and on your knees, or into a full plank. Okay. From there, tap out to the side on the right, and out to the side on the left. And again, out to the side, and out to the side. I'm going to walk my hands back in. I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to come inhale, exhale. I'm going to roll it up. I'm going to take my arms back. Inhale, exhale. And again, inhale, exhale. Scoop forward, hip extension. 1, 2. 2 more. We're going to roll down and we're going to tap it out. Okay. Drop down, head, neck and shoulders. Roll it down. Walk the hands forward into a full plank position. Tap it out for 1. Remember, you can always come onto your knees. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. From here, give me a little presser. 1 more time. 2. Walk the hands back in. Slowly come up. Circle the arms for 2, for 1. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. Take the arms up, hip extension. And we'll just do this again, one more time. 2. So all I've done is added on from roll down. Okay, roll it down. Roll it down. Take it out into a full plank position. Power Pilates. Drop the bottom. Take it out to the side. To the side. Lovely. You've got 2 press-ups coming up. And then you can always come down onto your knees if you want to. Press up for 1. And then press up for 2. Okay, from here, push up into a downward facing dog. Hold it there. Walk the hands slightly in and bring your heels down. From this position, I'm going to bring my right leg around and then my left leg around. So I'm in a sumo squat position. I'm going to take my arms away from it with me. I'm going to power up, making the glutes work. I come up to the top. I bring the arms around. Give me a squat. Take an arm in, breath in, arm in, a breath in and out. One more time. Up and through and lower. Shoot the arms up, hip extension. Push up for 1. Carpet then. 2, 3. This is your last one. Okay, roll it down. We've got the hand weights coming up soon. We're going to look forward to that. Walk the hands forward. Power Pilates, guys. Okay, from here, tap it out. 1, 2. Remember the knees, come down onto your knees and tap it out. Okay. From here, just give me 2 press-ups. 1, and again, 2. Okay, walk the hands in, downward facing dog, push down, push into those heels. Lift the right leg up, and lower that down. Lift the left leg up, and lower down. Bring the right leg around. Spider-Man position, Spider-Man position. Lift away, hold, use your glutes, your thighs, lift to the top, take the arms all the way around, circle back the shoulders. 1 and 2. Okay guys, that was a lot of power going on in those sections. Let's take our hand weights, right? Hand weights. Okay, so from here, mine's 3 kilo, but I said do use your tins if you haven't got any, or you haven't got to use anything at all. I know Val, you've got your water bottles with you with water in, that's excellent. Okay, so we're going to feet about hip distance apart, maybe a little bit wider. Feet are comfortable. Find yourself your neutral spine, so your pelvis is in the neutral position. I'm going to tilt the pelvis back. I'm going to come down into a little squat, and I'm going to lift up. So I can come down and lift. Down. So you bring in, just leave the arms long. So if you've got obviously 2 kilos in each, balance out. You're not going to use 2 in one and 3 in the other. Hope not. And then down and lift up. Stay down here nice and low. I'm just in a pulse. So little movements. Now anchor back in those heels. Yeah, anchor back. Try not to bounce. Really control this movement. Really be feeling it now into those legs. 4, 3. Notice my upper body is not moving. 2, 1. take it up to the top. Bring your palms in, take it around the world, and then back down. Okay, notice my palms are facing you, around the world, up to the top. Take it down. And again, around the world, and lower. One more time. Okay, bring the weights down at the side of you, and give me 4 squats for 1. Just adding this together. 2, 3. We're going to do round the world for 4. Then I'm going to add on. We go around the world and down. And again. So working through rotation into an abduction as we go from medial deltoid into a shoulder press and lower. One more time. I'm going to work right the way through the 3 heads of the deltoid. I'm going to bring the palms in towards my thighs. I'm going to come up on my right side into a front raise and lower to the other side. Okay, and again. So I'm going to go through the 3 heads. Okay, now I'm going to go out to the side into a lateral raise. Out into lateral and lower. The other side. How's it going, my ladies, with the 3s? Out all 4s, isn't it? So Sheila, I think you said you got 4s. Okay, take it back. So working through the posterior deltoid and the other side. So I'll show you going into neutral spine. Take it through. So I'm bracing my abdominals. I'm not changing my posture. Okay. From here, just go up with both arms. So I'm going to go up and lower. Again. 2. I'm going to take you to 4 of each, and then I can break it down slightly. Now I'm going to go into a lateral raise. Really engage the tummy muscles. Don't push them away as you exert in that abduction. Okay, we've got 1 more. Inhale, exhale, turn the weights behind you, push back. Okay, so don't throw the weights back. Push for 1, 2. Okay, bring the weights at the side of you, 4 squats. And push this all together for 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of 1 weight in a minute. 4. I'm going to bring the weights in and around the world. Right the way around and back down. And again, nice deep breath. Use the breath, the energy you need to push through those weights. And you release down. 1 more time. You bring the hands so your palms are facing in, front raise for 1 and 2. Now out to the side into your lateral raise. 1 and 2. Just checking the time and then take it back. Push back for 1, push back for 2. Bring the weights in front of you, roll it down, roll it down. Let go of your left weight. Okay, let go of your left weight and roll it back up. Right. Step back the left foot slightly. Okay, I'm going to bring my weight as if I'm going to come down to the floor to pick something up. I'm going to come down, bring the weight down to the floor and lift up. Yeah. So come down and lift. So it's a staggered squat. 1 weight, down, lift. 1 more. Okay, take the weight into your both hands. This time I'm going to come down into like a half kneel. I'm going to come down into a half kneel and I'm going to push up. Yeah, down into half kneel and push up. Yeah, these are functional movements, guys. Yeah, 1 more time and lower. Okay, bring that foot around a little bit wider than hip distance. Come down into a little squat and lift up. Yeah, only using 1 weight. Down into a little squat and lift up. 2 more. And lift really to anchor down into those heels and push the pelvis back. Okay. Take the weight into the right hand. Take it up above your head. Hold onto your arm and drop back and lift. Okay, so you drop it back and lift. So I'm working through my tricep. So drop back and lift. Now, the reason I'm holding onto my elbow here is I don't want to do this. This won't work my tricep. So get right into tricep. There we go. And lift. 2 more. 1 and 2. I'm going to change sides. Bring the weight down. I'm going to change sides. I'm going to come up. Okay. Then I'm going to bring it down. Now I'm stronger this side than my other side. I felt weaker. Because I felt weaker, I needed to hold my arm in. Yeah? Because I don't want this. This is not how it looks. Yeah? The arm nice and close. In and release to the top. We're targeting the back of the arms. Okay, so keep that going. Keep that going. Wait this time. Give me 1 more. And so we're going to do a staggered squat. So take your right foot back and your left foot forward. I'm going to come down into my left foot, yeah? And then I'm going to lift up. Again, you can feel it right into that hamstring, can't you? Down and lift. 2 more. 1. We're going to do that half kneeling. Okay, take the weight into both hands, come down, kneel, and push. And again, half kneel, push. 2 more, doing so well. Push, last time, and push. Bring both feet parallel with one another. Okay, sumo squat. Legs are wide, come down, and lift up. Now I'm going to turn my toes out. See my toes are facing out. I'm going to come down. So now, just by moving the toes into that external position, I hit the inside of the thighs. Give me 2 more. And our Emom, every minute, on the minute, is all on the mat. And we do perfect timing for that. Okay, take it down, hold it there. Heel pulses. Make sure they're nice and small. Push down into those heels. Really feeling this now. Inside of the thighs. Okay, hold it there. Hold. Now push the knees back. Push back. You can just about see it, the camera. Yeah? Push and in. Push. So if I be pushing my knees back, really going deeper into the adductors. 2 more. 4. And release. Come up to the top, guys. All the way up to the top. Breathe in. Take your weight up with you. And then breathe out and take it down. And again, up we go. Feels nice and light, doesn't it, with 1 more weight. Inhale. And exhale. Woo! We've done some power Pilates. We now have our Emom to do. Okay. Take your weight down, bend your knees and drop it down. Take your mat. So this is now, there is no standing and lion, standing lion. It's one position. Okay. We're going to come down onto our mats and we're going to stay there. So I'm going to have to look at my watch throughout the class, obviously, because I need to check for our minutes. Right. So we're going to come down into our first exercise, which is going to be a half roll back. So we'll start on this something nice and simple. Okay, so let's just roll it down together. Roll it down, getting in my way to the camera, and then walk away. Down onto your hands and knees, and then come over into a seated position. So pelvic stability, sitting up nice and tall. I want you to breathe laterally. Yeah, so remember what I said when we were standing. Taking the air into the outside of the lungs. Just round off the lower back. And let's just engage our core and come into half a roll back. So we have 1 minute. Use every second of this minute to make sure that your technique is perfect, or as good as it can get for you. Yeah, you're giving it your best. And that's all I ask. So as you breathe in, taking that air in, you really feel the ribs expand. Shoulders are relaxed, yes? We're not up here. And as you exhale, as you come up into your exhale, feel the ribs close down. Okay. To initiate the movement with the spine, I'm going to change it. I'm going to go into a half a roll back. So half a roll back with rotation. So no stopping, Emom. Every minute on the minute. Okay, so marrying the breath with movement. Inhale to exhale. Keep your shoulders square and increase the range of movement if you want to. Okay. Come back. Marry in the breath. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Bring the legs up nice and long. We're going to go into a full roll back. We're going to come all the way back. Stretch the arms back behind you. And then bring it up and through. And to the top. The work in progress. Going from a half a roll back to a full roll back. We have 1 minute here. Lift head, neck and shoulders and reach up. Take a nice big stretch over, then come back. Back we go. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. If you need that stretch, come over. The next exercise, guys, is side lying. We're going to go into scissors. We'll do it on our side. I'm going to do 30 seconds on each. Do one more. All right. Back, up, through, and seated. I want you now to lie onto your right side. Legs nice and long. Making it a little bit harder. You can take your hands at your head, or you can take your head onto your arm. It's up to you. We're just going to scissor the legs. Yeah. Now, this is a lot of weight going through the hip here. If you find this too much, with both hands at the side of the head, you just place the one in front of you for stability. Now, there's a lot of weight on the side, so you can your hip, so you can use a towel, yeah, or a cushion. 2, 1, and close. Bring it up and through, and come over the other side for 30 seconds. Check your position. Check your position. Bring the legs away, flex the feet, and then scissor. So we can do scissor on our back. Quite a lot, but today I decided we are going to do it sideways. The scissor, back and forth. 20 seconds. This is going to go quick. Emom. Bring your feet down. Okay. Side plank. Bring your knees in slightly, feet away, and then come up. Okay. And then you're going to lift up, hip hitch. Yes, I'm going to lift my hips and then lower. I'm going to lift and lower. Now I can make this harder by taking both legs away. I can lift up and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 2 more. 1. I'm going to bring it round to the front. Okay, round to the front. I'm going to go into a plank. Right, so hold it into a plank. Hold it there. Now you can come down on the knees if you want to, or come up here. Just hold it there. I'm going to turn on to the other side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So keep my back to you. So turning onto the side, I'm going to hip hitch. I'm going to come up and lower. Up and lower. Now, to make it harder, you take the legs away, hip hitch. So come up and lower. And 2 more. Keep my back to you. And as high as you can. Bring it around to the front. Then go into your plank position. Tucking the toes underneath you, or you can come down to the knees. Yeah, or you can come up into a high position if you want to. Right, so whatever plank you're choosing, you can draw those tummy muscles in. Okay. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees down, come down onto the forearms. Take the right leg and just push up and bring the knee down. So it's a donkey kick. Push away and lower. Now, for those of you who don't like being on the knees, you could do this against a wall. You could do it standing, or you could put a cushion under the supporting leg. All right, one more time. Drop that down, and then let's do 30 seconds on the other side. So I lift and lower. And in this donkey kick position, you're allowing the knee to drop down, just a little touch on towards the mat, and then lifting up. Okay, so squeeze the glutes, follow up through the heel, and brace those abdominals. All right, bring yourself up, walk up the ladder, okay, then bring your right knee in towards your left wrist, and then the other side. I'm going to go into a hill climber. Now this is a level 1, this is an option for you if you want to stay here. If you want to go into a full hill climber, take the legs back into a full plank position, then bring the knee across, yeah, knee across. So I'm bringing my knee in towards my elbow and my wrist. Push. I'm allowing the body just to move slightly. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Drop down. Sit back onto those heels and give me a child's pose. 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward, come down onto the forearms. Okay, tuck your toes underneath you and come up into plank. Remember, you can always stay down if you want to into the knees. If you are staying out onto the knees, just tap it out. Yeah, you're just going to tap it out. If you're with me, you're going to tap out. Same side. Tap out. Okay, hold that here. Hold your plank. Hold the plank. We're going to go over to the other side. You're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So just tap it out on the left side. 1. Okay, hold that here. Hold your plank. Try and keep the bottom down. Okay, so you're not here. We're going to do that in a moment. Notice my glutes in line with my spine. Now I'm going to go up into a high plank driver. So I'm going to push and I'm going to bring it down. Yeah, push. So Emom, every minute of the minute, no break. 2 more. 1. Last one. 2. Okay, drop down, turn it over onto your back. Right. Okay, onto your back. Okay, tabletop position, head, neck and shoulders down on the mat. And we're going to just tap down on the right and then tap down onto the left. So really giving our upper body now a rest, because all that planking is really powerful through upper body into those shoulders. Okay, so tabletop tap down. So keep the abdominals braced, yeah? Nothing is rocking here. The hips are not hitching side to side. I'm just doing a tabletop tap down. I'm going to make it a little bit harder. I'm going to bring my head, neck and shoulders away from the mat. Remember, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can keep them down on the mat. Okay, I'm going to make it a little bit harder again. Okay, I'm going to take both legs down, and then I'm going to come up into tabletop. Yeah, I'm going to come down and up to tabletop. I'm going to make this a little bit more powerful, just a little bit in a moment. All right, remember your options. Down, single legs instead of double. All right, so I'm going to hollow out. So this is how I'm going to come. So I'm going to come back, then I'm going to bring it through, and then I'm going to extend away, and then bring it around. I'm going to hug my knees. I'm going to take it back, take it around, and hug. Extend, take it round, catch those knees and hug. One more. Extend, rainbow the arms around, catch your knees and place it down. Place your hands under and just at the side of your head, lift the legs up into tabletop and come down. So we're going to just do 4 of each for 1, 2, 3, last time. And then to finish, we've got 4 of the hollow outs, yeah? So I'm going to come in, take it through, hollow out and arms around. That's for 1. This is 2. Control the movement. If that hurts your head, neck and shoulders, take it down onto the mat. Extend, bring it round and in. One more time. Push, round, in, head, neck and shoulders down. Take your legs back to tabletop. Open your arms and just knee roll over to your right side. So feeling the stretch just around the pec area. Up and over and to the other side. So options all the way through. Yeah, even though it's power Pilates, you went, say for example, a hill climber on your knees, and then you went up, if you did, into a full plank position. Some of you did, and some of you chose not to, and that's absolutely cool. Okay, from here, tabletop, legs, and tap them down for 1, tap them down for 2. Tuck the pelvis under and come up into a bridge. Squeeze up at the top. Hold that there. Lovely hip flexor stretch. Okay, hip hinge. I'm going to drop my right hip down towards the mat and then up and then over to the left side and up, yeah? So drop, so rotation and lift and up. Okay, now instead of a drop, I'm going to come up and round, circle and drop down. So it's like a half moon, round and drop, up and through, round and drop, up and through, round and drop. Lovely, take it up to the top, just squeeze it here as high as you can. Glutes, hip flexors, hold everything here. 3, 2, 1. Guys, vertebrae by vertebrae, lower it down onto the mat. Roll it over, come onto all 4s. Bring yourself up. Okay, from here, just come into your cat stretch. So just closing the ribs down, tummy muscles in nice and tight, and then push away into your cow stretch. Now, if you don't want to, I did this on Friday, if you find the cow stretch today is your back is too tight today, whatever reason, just go to flat back, yeah? Don't go into your cow. You do what's right for you. So from cat to cow, so just hit the flat back. Okay, one more time. Up. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of roll it around, yeah. Up and through. It's like rolling it around. So if I go one way, I'm going to go the other. So really getting some rotation through the torso. Okay, let's go the other way. So round. It's like one of those like tap the head and pat the tummy, or one of them. I can't get muddled up here talking about it. And up through, low, and to the top. Into your flat back. Tuck your toes underneath you. Pop yourself up into your downward facing dog. Push back into those heels. Hold here. Okay. Walk the hands back in. And then when you're ready, roll it up. When you're at the top, circle around the arms up at the top. So circle back for 1 and 2. Bring the arms forward, hip extension on the other side. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. Circle back the right arm. Now bring the right arm over the body. And again, just in 2s. Okay, take the right arm up, out of range, and take it back. One more time. Up, out of range, and down. Drop it down to the side of you. Circle back for 1 and 2. Bring it over the top. Over the top. Nice stretch there. And again. Over the top. Then take it back. It's like a single arm toy soldier. And then through at the back. One more time. Lift. And then push back. Okay. Take your breath in to the top. Breathe in. And then shake the hands out as you breathe out. Again. Take it